you just start by sharing any team news, if there is any, please?
Yeah, not too much has changed for the last game. Fran's got a slight issue that's ongoing at the moment. Possibly rule her out for this weekend, so that's probably the only new one to report on. But other than that, everyone's in good health.
Dario's still in Australia, and I know everyone wishes him well. I just wanted to ask if there's any update on when he might return or not.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much at the moment on setting a time frame. I think it's just, of course, respecting his privacy, but also a lot of support and care for Dario and his family. And yeah, whenever he returns, we'll look forward to that. But we're also prepared and ready to make sure that the team are in the best possible place for each game as well. So yeah, we'll continue for the foreseeable as we are. We're in a good place. And then when Dario does return, we'll of course be happy for that as well.
Thank you. I know Everton, a team that you know very well. Are you looking forward to getting back to Merseyside?
Yeah, it's a team I think almost 5-6 seasons I had there. My family are still up there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to taking the team up to play them at Goodison, of course, historic venue. And the games against Everton have always been really exciting. We've enjoyed them, but they're always a challenge. Tactically very strong, have some really technical players, and yeah, it's set up to be a real top tie. So we're looking forward to it.
You mentioned Goodison there, but they're yet to win a league game at home. How tough is it for a team to settle into new surroundings like that?
Yeah, it can be, and I think like something we have to face while we grow the game is sometimes teams will play, for example, if they have their own stadium, but they'll have games at the men's stadium at times if it's not their normal home. And while that's really exciting and it grows the game and it's absolutely the right thing to do, it's also not your home pitch, so often it takes time, whether it's one-off games or in Everton's case, they've moved there as their new home. But yeah, it can take time, but I try not to read too much into those things. Those records are there to be broken also as well, so hopefully that result of losing at home doesn't change against us. But yeah, try not to look into that too much. They're always a top team, tactically well organised, good coaches, good players, so we'll be prepared and expect a tough game.
You were in the dugout for the FA Cup game. Can you just give us a sense of what your assessment was of the performance against Forest?
Yeah, I think the main thing was just really professional, because it'd been a extremely challenging 24 hours for everyone, staff and players. Our leader obviously has had to go home for a period of time, and of course we all felt the effects of that in the moment. So I was really proud of the group, players and staff, for how professional they were. I thought we handled most of Nottingham Forest threats really well, comfortable on the ball. We had a lot of possession. We'd like to have turned more of that possession into goals, but we got the job done. We had two goals and a clean sheet and into the next round. So overall, really pleased.
Let's just talk about Brighton for a moment, if we can. Chiamaka, one of the standout goalies of the season so far. What have you made of what you've seen of her?
Yeah, she's been great, and it is worth saying, that we've got three really top goalkeepers here at the moment. With Hannah, with Sophie, and with Chiamaka, and they push each other every single day. So yes, Chiamaka's at the front of that, and she's doing great. She's brought a real quality with the ball. She's brought a real presence in the box and a great energy. But they are a team, the goalkeepers, and yeah, they've been great as a group. And I think the back line have really felt that security and confidence for having Chiamaka behind them for a lot of the games this season. It's been top.
Just one more from me, if that's okay. I know Dario had previously said that Fran Kirby is not for sale, but I just wonder, is there any follow-up on the interest from Juventus?
As far as I'm aware, no. It's exactly the same as what Dario said. Fran's very much our player, and she's a top player at that. And as far as I'm aware, she's here to stay. I've not been given any information or update otherwise.